Hello, welcome back to Math with Mrs. Rita Sarand.
Mr. Springman.
We're going to be talking about subtracting mixed numbered fractions.
We're sorry about that. We're going to apologize right now.
We did not make this stuff up.
No, but you know what? We have a fun way for you to learn it than the way we had to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness, it was so bad.
Exactly.
We were kids. They taught us, like, you had to go all the way around the world to get the answer.
We did. There were no tricks.
No tricks.
There was no TikTok back then.
We have a trick.
Okay.
Okay, let's just look at one. We had, we'll come over here so I can run this side. 5 1/4 minus 2 3/4. Now tell them what the problem is with doing this, Mrs. Rita.
Okay.
Sir.
I've got 5 pizzas and 1/4 of my last pizza. Minus 2 pizzas and 3/4. Okay, I can take 5 minus 2. Easy peasy.
Done.
But can I take 1 minus 3? If I have 1 slice of pizza, can I take away 3 slices of pizza?
1 minus 3, I can't do that.
Can't do it. So that's the problem here. So we've got to figure out how to subtract with regrouping.
Yes.
We're going to subtract with regrouping a fraction.
Woo! Here we go.
So,
You want to show them the downward because it looked really good when you did it vertical.
This is not how the book tells you to do it.
But that's okay. We're in charge.
Okay. So we have the same problem. I just wrote it horizontally.
Yeah.
I'm going to, gosh, I can't take 1 minus 3. So when I can't take 1 minus 3, I have to borrow from my
You need
neighbor.
to borrow from your 5.
So I'm borrowing from my 5. I'm making it a 4.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to just write it over here so I don't forget. So to
That
make
does that. Don't worry about it.
to make this a 4, it actually becomes 4/4. That means to make something a 1, to borrow 1 from something, I'm borrowing 4/4 if I'm going to write it in as a fraction.
Right.
Because 4/4 would equal the 1 that I just borrowed.
Right.
Are we together?
Do you see that? So if she has 5, I'm just going to write it down here. Don't pay attention to that up there. 5 equals 4 and 4/4. So we say 4 because it's a 4 in the denominator.
They mean the same thing.
So this is 4, and that's 1. 4 plus 1 is 5.
Which is the same. If I had 5 pizzas and he had 4 and 4/4 pizzas, we'd have the exact same amount of pizzas.
Okay. Right.
Okay, so if I break this down and I borrow 1,
Right.
it becomes 4/4. This 1 that I just borrowed. But I still have this. Oh,
Oh,
no!
what happened?
Oh, no.
Well, what happened? There we go. Okay.
But I still have this 1/4
Bothers
right
me
there.
right here. Okay. Oh, still not there. Okay. Whew.
So I have 4/4, but I still have this 1/4 right there. So I have to put those together and I get 5/4. The 4/4 that I borrowed and this 1/4 right here, I push them together, I get 5/4.
So this 5, you borrowed 4/4 away, because that's 1. That makes that 4.
Yes.
And you had the 4/4 plus the 1/4, which makes 5/4.
That's what happens.
Yeah. I
So
know.
then this I don't need to do anything
Actually,
to.
this is the easy way.
This I don't need to do anything to. I'm just going to bring it over. It's fine just the way it is. And now I just subtract.
Right. Now you have a big number on the top. 5 minus 3, you can do that.
If I have 5 pieces of pizza, can I take 3 away?
Yes.
I can.
Easily.
So, 5 minus 3 is,
2.
and 4 minus 2 is,
2.
I guess I could have just started here and went that
Yeah,
way.
it's okay.
And I get 2 and 2/4, and I notice that 2 is half of 4.
Right.
So this actually equals 2 and 1/2.
Right.
Clear as mud.
Clear as mud. But there's an easier way to do it than that.
Mr. Springman.
Let's go back up here and do this. Now remember the answer was, I'll put it over here in red, 2 and 2/4 or 2 and 1/2. I don't know if you can see that on there. it's kind of there. It's
Not
okay.
really.
We're going to keep it over there so you can see it.
Okay.
So there is an easier way to do it than that. Okay? Now remember, we made this a 5. We changed it from a 5 to a 4. We're just going to, when this number is smaller than that number, we had to do something special. If this number is smaller than that number, we just
You
subtract.
subtract.
But since this number 1 is smaller than 3, we're going to make this 4, because it was 5, we're going to borrow. We add these two together. We can even do it that way. 5 plus 1, 4 plus 1 is 5. 4 minus 2 and 3, 4. Now she does it up and down. I do it across. 4 minus 2 is 2. 5 minus 3 is 2. 4 still stays 4. She can't see it, but it's right there again. 2 and 2/4, which can be 2 and 1/2. So you can also do it by just going 4 plus 1 is 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's just make this, take 1 away from there. You can do it Mrs. Springman's way. She
Mrs.
must be thinking
Springman.
about me. Mrs. Reeder's way. You can do it my way.
And there's the book's way. Let's try it one more time.
Oh, get ready. Oh, wait a minute. 5 and 1/4.
Minus
2 and 3/4.
Okay. Once
Get
again, boys and girls, I can subtract 5 minus 2, but I cannot subtract 1 minus 3.
Put your seatbelt on. This is going to be a bumpy ride.
Okay, so I make this into an improper fraction,
You
and I'm
can.
going to make this into an improper fraction.
Right.
So all I have to do is take 5 times 4, which is 20 plus 1. And the denominator stays
Showing
the
you
same.
3 ways to do this.
And then now I need to make this into an improper fraction. 2 times 4 is 8. 9, 10, 11. And the denominator stays the same because we have like
Right.
denominators. Okay, and then I need to take 21 minus 11,
10.
10. And the denominators stay the same, okay?
We still have an improper fraction.
But
though.
now we have an improper fraction and we can't leave it that way. So we have to switch it back to a mixed number. To switch it back to a
Yes.
mixed number, we come off to the side and we divide 4 by 10. 10 by 4.
This line here means division. 10 divided by 4. Actually,
So
means
how
this.
many times will 4 go into 10? 2 times. You get 8. You get a 2. So that's your remainder. And that's your denominator. So you get 2 and 1/4. And if you remember from our previous problem,
Yeah.
that was our answer. And we
Oh, I know. The little arrow, like he likes to play with you.
simplified it to equal 2 and 1/2.
Okay.
Okay.
So that was 3 different ways to do it. If you like Mrs. Reeder's way, my way was pretty close to hers.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's this whole other way of making an improper fraction and then subtracting and then putting it back into a mixed number. It seems like a lot of steps to it.
It's a lot of steps, but it might be easier for you.
If that's how you think and that's how it works for you, go for it. Okay?
Ready? Math out.